On this date and time, October 10th, 1985, it was an individual by the name of Brian Rooney. What he did is right now, he went and punched the clock. Okay? He got off for work, 9 to 5. Once he got off for work, what happened is, guess what? He never made it home to his wife and his 18-month-old son. Why? What took place? What took place? Here it is right now, his line of profession, his parole officer. So once again, he got hit, he got attacked that day on his way home. You know what I'm saying? He got shot. Right now, lost control of the car ran into a truck. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Listen, folks, like I tell you right now, man, there's no shortcut in life. Crime doesn't pay. For more of this story right now, tune into the Brian Glaze Gibbs Patreon page. Hey, peace, love, and prosperity. One love.
Oh snap, Glaze is going live.
Good day, good day, good day, good day. Listen, folks, thank you for joining me. Just in case you're joining me for the very first time, I'm your host, the one they call Brian Glaze Gibbs. This is my platform. This is my hood ministry. What I do is I talk about the good. I talk about the bad. I talk about the ugly. The purpose for this channel is to be aware, bring awareness to these young kids that's out there, that's at risk, even to the older folks that haven't gotten their life together, letting them know right now that there's no shortcut in life. Only thing come fast trouble. Easy to get into, hard to get out. Once again, easy to get into, hard to get out. What I do is tell these cautionary tales and a purpose to let them know, guess what? If you jump that porch too fast, or you get into that wrong thing, or you start falling behind the wrong people, guess what's going to happen? Only thing going to lead you to is an early grave of a violent death, or to a cold, dark jail cell for the rest of your life. So once again, crime doesn't pay. There's no shortcut in life. Do it right the first time. Take it from somebody that used to be the problem. But now what I'm seeking to do is I'm seeking to be part of the solution. Right now, for more of my story, what you got to do is Google me, Brian Glaze Gibbs. Besides that, get your signed copy. I got a book out. Been out for a while. Beyond Lucky, the Brian Glaze Gibbs story. A true story of crack, money, murder, and redemption. So what I'm trying to do is right now is do not be that test dummy. I was there, been there, done that. And once again, like I'm trying to tell you right now, wasted 15 years out of my life that I cannot get back. And I don't have nobody to blame but myself. So at this present time, I'm right my wrong by telling you these cautionary tales. So today, what I'm going to get started with, I'm going to tell you about a story. All right? Parole officer is slain in Queens. Sit back and think about it. The date was October 10th, 1985. A state parole officer was shot to death in his car in Queens Thursday evening, and the police say yesterday they were investigating the possibility that he might have been killed because of his job. The victim, 34-year-old Brian Rooney, had been a state parole officer since 1981, and before that, a probation officer in Nassau County and in Brooklyn. He was married and had an 18-month-old son, lived in South Hempstead, Long Island. According to Deputy Chief Joseph R. Borelli, commander of detective in Queens, Mr. Rooney was killed by a gunman who fired from a car that pulled up alongside the victim, a 1974 Dodge Dart on 119th Avenue near 155th Street in Jamaica shortly before 7 p.m. Struck and back and on. Edward Elvin, executive director of the State Division of Parole, said Mr. Rooney had signed off from work at about 5 p.m., but was slain in an area which he worked. Chief Borelli said investigators believe that a male passenger might have been in the parole Officer Carr when he was shot. The chief said that the police believe the man fled after the shooting and that the detective was trying to find him. Mr. Rooney was struck once in the back and once in the left arm. The police say his revolver, a .38 caliber Smith & Wesson, was later found tucked in his waistband. It had not been fired. After Mr. Rooney was shot, his car lurched forward and collided, boom, with a passing truck. Right now, the motive for the murder is a mystery, but we are certainly looking to the possibility that the slaying was job-related, Chief Borelli said. Mr. Elwin said the parole division was sharing information with the police about critical issue the victim was working on. He added that in the kind of work parole officers do, the potential for danger always exists. The state Parole Officer Association announced a $5,000 reward for information leading to the arrest and conviction of the killer or killers. Folks, look at that. Here it is, this man, Brian Rooney. Only thing he was doing, he just logged off at 5 p.m. Within 2 hours, he was dead. What happened? What took place? And sit back and think about it. Who in the heck in a rightful